What's up, guys? It's your boy Jimmy P back again with another edition of Jimmy P's Blu-ray Finds. Got some exciting Blu-rays to show you today. That Justice League Dark Apocalypse is off the chain. There's another video that I had to make separately with Come to Daddy, which will also be on this episode, but I really wanted to check that one out. Turns out it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. So that's going on the chopping block. But anyways, enjoy this new episode. Alright, so this one turned out to be quite the surprise. I found this one at Walmart for $7.95 in the cheap bin. This is the Shout Factory edition. Freaking crazy. $8 for this. Super pumped. I don't own any of these. When I was a kid, I always used to rent Part 2. Because of the cover that had Angela with the backpack with the Freddy and the Jason mask, because I was all into that. And if you've seen these movies, then you'll know what I'm talking about, and you'll know what those were used for in Part 2. But these movies are crazy. Deals with a lot of controversial subjects for the time. Real top-notch special effects. Glad that Shout Factory put these out. I think they put out the first 3 in these special editions. All these Shout Factory movies are loaded with special features. Do you see that? That's like a whole freaking paragraph of special features. Nuts. Let's see what's inside. Okay, I'm a super fan of the way that those discs are laid out. Shoes through the night, like, I don't really remember what that signifies in the movie, but let's see what's under. Okay, so that's just the back. Ooh, okay, I know what this is. That is an alternate cover. Now I remember that. I actually seen both. This was the original cover that I used to see at the video stores. That cover on the front is some original artwork that looks absolutely amazing. But yep, when you went to the video store, it's coming back to me. Here's the shoe with the knife going through it. I actually always skipped this one. It was later that I found out how crazy Sleepaway Camp 1 was, but I was always watching Sleepaway Camp 2, which really toned down the controversial stuff with Angela. I think that's her name. I'm probably wrong. So yep, there is Sleepaway Camp. Super excited to watch this again. Alright, so next up we got Elijah Wood in Come to Daddy. Haven't actually seen this flick yet, but I've seen all the stuff from Bloody Disgusting. I've been watching the production as it's been going on. A lot of reviewers have been giving it high praise. It's crazy saying this, but I'm a pretty big fan of films Elijah Wood has done. Cooties, his work in Frank Miller's Sin City. I guess The Lord of the Rings is iconic to a lot of people, not so much to me, but I recognize it. $12.95 at my local Walmart when I was out shopping. I figured, you know, if it's terrible, $12.95 isn't too much of a big deal. I can go take this to the arena and get $5 credit, so I'm out a little bit, but it's not anything super ridiculous. Hope you all are doing well. Getting ready to actually watch this after I open it up. So this one's getting filmed a little bit differently than the others that will be coming on this episode. Plastic, blah. Alright. So it's the story of a kid who was like abandoned by his father and I guess goes to reconnect. Turns out there's crazy stuff going on with his dad. From the preview I saw, maybe some people are coming for them or something like that, but I'm not exactly sure. But lucky for you guys, if you guys want to check it out, there's that digital code for you guys. If you do watch it, let me know what you think about it, or let us know that you got it so people aren't trying. You know, it's nice to be polite to all the subscribers out there. So nothing going on the inside. Pretty plain Jane. Blu-ray disc is the same as the cover. Doesn't look like there's too much going on there as far as special features. But I'm interested to see this movie. Let me know if you watch it, what you think about it in the comments. Come to daddy. Alright, so next we gotta talk about Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. Holy crap, this is the end of the DC 52 universe, which has a crap ton of movies in it. I own a lot of them. I'm gonna have to go ahead and complete that thing, I guess, even with the ones I don't like, just because the majority of it is just ridiculous. This goes all out. This was a movie I was not expecting, very dark. Look at this freaking wraparound cover there. Holy crap, the Trinity plus Cyborg is there. Are they trying to like throw Cyborg into the Trinity? I sure do see him a lot in like the new continuity of DC and the Justice League and stuff. Crazy if that's the case. This thing also comes with a new digital short of Adam Strange, which is super dope. If you've seen any of the DC showcases, they're all like uber animated, like little shorts about particular oddball characters or like not so popular characters. If you haven't seen those, they got like the Spectre, Green Arrow. The Green Arrow one's insane. But they all are. The Spectre one too. But you can check those out as well. But let's get into this. Amazing movie. Check this out. Got a little slip cover so I can give you a little something to look at while we're opening this up. Super sad to see the new 52 universe go. It was fantastic. It had some great entries. All the Justice League ones are really good. A lot of the Batman ones were great. I know there's a couple of Wonder Woman ones. I seen the first one and it was really good. Oh, Warner Brothers. And your plastic is ridiculous. Alright, sorry guys, I gotta resort to some cheating tactics here. Do the old flipperoo right there. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Ooh. Alright, so nothing too crazy going on except for to distinguish between Blu-ray and regular DVD, which is cool. What's kind of funny is I feel like they should have made this the Blu-ray instead of this because it's blue and black. But, you know, it's flip-flop. So nothing going on there. If you want to check this movie out, here you go. Enjoy it. If you do check it out, let me know what you think about it. Bam. So nothing too much going on there. Justice League Dark. Justice League Dark was a phenomenal film. Great way to send the DC 52 off. I know some people don't agree with that opinion, but it was a dark universe to start out with. It's a dark way to go, but with some optimism. Definitely check this movie out if you're a fan of comic books or DC cartoons in general. And last but certainly not least, a movie that has been with me since my childhood. A fantastic horror comedy in the grain of the 90s. Idle Hands. Oh man. So, funny story, I wanted this movie so bad and finally it had popped into my head that I needed to order this. And I went and ordered the original, like, plain Jane, but it had the original cover with the yellow and the green. So I needed the movie, so I went and ordered it for like $10. The very next day, Scream Factory announces that they are putting out their own with all these special features and new interviews and stuff, and I was like, oh, these mother... So I go and cancel my order. Then some time goes by and I kind of forget about it. Well, I happened to be checking out some sales and there was Idle Hands and I was like, oh crap, I need to order this now. So that's a new cover. I really like it. It's pretty ridiculous with that hand. If you haven't seen this movie, it's about a lazy kid whose hand gets possessed by Satan or like by evil. They don't really specify particularly by what. and starts killing all of his friends and causing chaos around his little town. Super funny. Jessica Alba's in it. Devin Sawa from the Final Destination movies. Seth Green. I mean, there's a lot of funny stuff going on in there. The Offspring. Yeah, I said it. The Offspring, the band, is in it. So that's really ridiculous. Loaded with special features. I can't wait to get into these. I'm probably going to get into these after I get done filming this video, to be honest. I'm probably going to watch this movie because I've been waiting. Let's see what's inside. Oh, sweet. So that looks, obviously what we got going on there is, hold on, sorry. So what we got going on over here is just the same covers that we had on the back. Now here is that classic cover I was talking about over here. Let me move this really quick. You know I don't like doing this, but I love showing you guys, so. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, that's that old cover that you used to see at the video store when you went to rent this. This was on the movie poster. This movie is freaking ridiculous. If you love 90s horror movies, if you love comedy, dude, you can't go wrong with this movie. This movie is freaking crazy. Yeah. Okay. So, yep. Scream Factory keeps putting out these hits, keeps taking my money. Idle Hands, check it out. Alright, so there we had it. Idle Hands, Justice League Dark, Sleepaway Camp, and you'll see Come to Daddy, which was such a disappointment. I heard so much good stuff about it. I'm not sure why it was getting such high praise. It's definitely not terrible, but it was just mediocre to me. Anyways, let me know what you think about any of these Blu-rays. Let me know what you've been getting lately, or if you got the hot scoop on what's coming out. I always like to know what you guys got going on. Like, share, subscribe, hit us with the old LSS. You know that stuff really helps us out at the channel here. Until the next episode of Jimmy P's Blu-ray Finds, I'm Jimmy. And always, watch more Blu-rays.